is KIMT Storm Team 3, weather coverage you can count on.
KIMT Storm Team 3 meteorologist Sara Knox is joining us now. We're just looking ahead at some unusually warm temperatures that are creeping up on us this week. I mean, you almost think spring is here, but we know not to fall into that trap.
Yeah, the fall spring,
Yes.
January thaw. There's multiple ways to describe it. We have many of them here in the upper Midwest, and we are in the midst of one as we speak. Temperatures well above the freezing point at this point, but we still see a chance for a few flakes. That's because it's a little colder further higher in the atmosphere. Before we talk about that, though, I do want to show off Mason City. Still soaking in the sunshine. Grab it as much as you can because the clouds are coming in. You take a look to the north, and Rochester already on that mostly cloudy side. However, Rochester did start off a little warmer, 38 degrees right now. Mason City is catching up. I think eventually will. Most of us will be getting pretty close to that 40-degree mark, if not breaking it, because of the winds mainly. The sunshine helps for sure, and if Mason City can soak in even more sunshine, those temperatures will just keep climbing. But it's mainly the winds. They are coming in strong from the southwest, bringing us some more of that warmer air, and yes, some moisture as well, as it often does. So taking a look around the board, 38 in Rochester, Albert Lee, Charles City, almost at 40 degrees. I showed off La Crosse earlier on at 41, so breaking that, I don't have to tell you, but here in late January, this is well above average. And we're going to continue that trend. Now, when it comes to the winds, yes, it is a windy day. We are going to start to see them die down. Still a bit breezy into the evening, and then tomorrow they'll pick right back up. It's all just part of this warming game that we've got going on. And now let's talk a little bit about the blue on the map. I mentioned a chance for some snow, maybe even a little bit of rain, wintry mixture. It's all dependent on those temperatures. But right now we're seeing more on the snow side, more on the frozen precipitation type. A little further higher in the atmosphere, as mentioned, it's cooler, and that does have the potential to hit the ground. So let's zoom in here, take a peek at some of the darker blues heading for Mazeppa right now, moving into Rochester eventually. Austin, Albert Lee, maybe not so much Albert Lee anymore, but Austin maybe seeing a few flakes. We're talking just a flake or two at the moment. The higher chance for snow can be found further to the north. It's not necessarily going to be interrupting anything, though. We're not talking a big blizzard coming our way or anything like that. No, just a few flakes, light snow showers here or there. I'll do in part to what's coming on in from the north. So a little further north, we've got a cold front. This one will impact our temperatures later on, but right now we're under the influence of this right here, changing into more of a wave of energy, but it's on the colder side. So this is the front we're watching that is bringing that chance for snow as we speak. Again, it's not a high chance. Most of us will stay on the dry side, but I do expect a little more flake activity than what Sky Tracker 3 is showing. By 5 p.m., we may get a break in some of the clouds, but really the big focus is still on those temperatures. Brief cool down though. I mentioned that cold front further to the north. That's what's going to impact us for our Wednesday. But yeah, I'll step out of the way here so you can see that number 50 on Thursday. Here is a look at the 7-day forecast. It's there as well. Pretty crazy. But after that, Nick, we could potentially break records if we get to that 50 mark. We will slide back down. Temperatures still well above average, though, as we head into the weekend.
Very strange. That's all I have to say. Maybe it's time for the shorts.
Maybe the hoodies. I can take the big coat off, put the hoodie on for a day, and then we're bundling back up.
All right. Sounds good to me. Thank you, Sara.
Of course.
Well, Delta Airline workers rallied